Lewis Hamilton may have started the season as the overwhelming favorite to clinch a fifth world title, but the Mercedes star now finds himself trailing by 9 points in the championship after 3 races and yet to taste victory in 2018. Sebastian Vettel's victories in Australia and Bahrain proved the Ferrari has pace this year and can be a serious threat to Mercedes' dominance in the Constructors' Championship. For all of Hamilton's class behind the wheel, he was lucky to clinch a podium in Bahrain after starting from 9th and surviving a collision with Max Verstappen on the first lap. Vettel's victory in that race was up there with his very best, a masterclass under deteriorating soft tires for 39 laps to hold off Valtteri Bottas on the final frenetic laps to seal a 49th victory of his career. And for those of us who believed that the title race would be one-sided in terms of the dominance from Hamilton, we have seen enough over the first 3 races to know this year is set up to be a thriller. Winless since the U.S. Grand Prix last October, the 33-year-old now finds himself behind Vettel in the Drivers' Championship and struggling for pace and confidence. But as early in the season as it may be, Hamilton and his Mercedes team will be ruining missed opportunities, with 3 chances slipped in as many races. In Australia, Mercedes got their figures wrong and miscalculated the gap between Hamilton and Vettel during the virtual safety car, and the German took the lead after a slow Mercedes pit stop with 38 laps remaining to win. Hydraulic leakage in his gearbox in Melbourne forced a change and a 5-place grid penalty in Bahrain. Hoping to get back to winning ways in the Gulf, Mercedes lacked pace throughout practice and qualifying, and Hamilton appeared to struggle and ended up qualifying 4th behind Bottas in 3rd. Starting from 9th after the grid penalty, he survived a clash with Verstappen after making up 3 places, passing Fernando Alonso, Esteban Ocon and Nico Hülkenberg in mesmerizing fashion. This set him up for a run to 4th, but with Kimi Räikkönen retiring midway through the race, he went on to secure 3rd in a less-than-smooth performance. In China, Hamilton dominated the practice sessions but was then out-qualified by Bottas for a 2nd successive weekend and admitted after the race in Shanghai that he would need to do a bit of soul-searching to figure out what is wrong. Another strategy error during the virtual safety car cost Hamilton a place on the podium, with both Mercedes and Ferrari opting not to pit after Pierre Gasly's crash with 25 laps to go. Red Bull capitalized on the opportunity and sent both drivers into the pits, and they emerged on a new rubber with pace, hunting down the leading pack, and Daniel Ricciardo went on to take victory. Hamilton sealed 4th, with Bottas in 2nd. It is too early to be reading into this lack of quality form, especially with another 18 races left in the season, but Hamilton appears to be lacking in belief, pace and that winner's touch that we are normally so used to seeing. But there is no doubt he will come storming back. The Stevenage native is not a 4-time world champion for nothing, and of course, like any job or sport, there is bound to be bad days along the journey. It is impossible for anyone to perform at a consistently high level across the entire season, and with the Ferraris gaining solid ground, this season is set up to be a cliffhanger as Hamilton and Vettel go in search of that illustrious 5th world title. Advantage may be in the Germans' favor at this point, but expect Hamilton to fight back to his best form in Baku.